Hello, everyone. I told you I'd be doing at least one update before the big tournament on Saturday. Hold on one second. Oh, let's see. Yeah, okay. Had to close the door. So, my update. Prep is going well. My hand feels super solid. Uh, Thankfully, I haven't been too beat up at work as far as lifting goes, because basically I only lift when either I make a mistake or somebody else does. I'm a forklift driver on with pallets, so if I tip over a stack, I gotta lift 18, up to 18, 50 to 60 pound pallets and throw them on stacks. So, is what it is. But I've been trying to baby my arms as much as possible, doing leg workouts, doing cardio, maintaining my diet, which is still hovering around anywhere from 244 to 246. Um, Losing very, very slowly, but still, it is what it is. The real transformation is going to happen after this tournament. That's when I'm really hitting the strength training hard. Going to be doing a lot more bench pressing, a lot more powerlifting stuff. Bench pressing, deadlifts, and squatting. Although I don't know if I'm going to be doing deadlifts, but you get what I'm saying. Like, there's going to be a lot more weightlifting, a lot more strength training than what I have even been doing, and that's a whole lot more than what I've done previously. So, you know, during downtime like this, when you're deloading, relaxing, resting, whatever you want to call it, getting ready, you get a lot of time to think. And, I'm usually a pretty confident person when it comes to seeing the victory, visualizing the win. I know this tournament, for the most part, there's going to be some very, very heavy hitters there. And I know that I'm probably going to have a very hard time, winning or even placing, but that's fine. It's going to be a great experience. It's going to be phenomenal. And I'm hoping to surprise some people. I'm hoping, maybe some people that obviously can kick my ass, maybe I crack their wrist, or maybe I slow them down, or even get a stop on them. Something. Maybe these are maybes, right? I'm not declaring that I'm going to win against Paul Walter or something. No, but I mean, if I tee off on somebody like Paul, I'm hoping that in some small way he goes, oh, okay, that dude's starting to develop some venom, or he's really strong in that area. You know what I mean? Something. I'm hoping that happens. But, that's about it. Just getting practice, getting ready goes, meeting a bunch of people, meeting people again, seeing them again. And the after pulling is always awesome. Not to mention, I get to hang out with my coach and a teammate of mine that moved to a different state, that he's going to be there. So that's going to be fantastic. But I wanted to touch on something that's kind of giving me even more confidence, and not for this tournament so much, but for things to come. And normally I'm not a very overconfident person, okay? So this is new for me as far as this goes. But like, I've been sitting here and I come to a realization. I've been pulling arm wrestling seriously for about 2 years. February will meet 2 years. And honestly, like, in all honesty, hand to God, I've only been taking training seriously for about 2 months. And that's not a dig against anybody that I've beat. It's you know what I mean? It's not. What it means is, like, up until 2 months ago, it's been, I don't want to exert myself too heavily in the gym, or on the off days. Practice table, I've always been an animal. Like, I always try to go full force, but I've always been beat up. Why? Because I'm always doing volume. Like, I was always doing lightweight, high reps, and just volume, 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 volume. And I really wasn't paying attention to strength training. I wasn't doing anything specific as far as, like, a progressive overload like I have been doing. Nothing like that. There's been no program followed. I wasn't doing any general fitness, and I definitely wasn't losing weight. Well, as of November 8th, that all changed. November 8th of this year, 2022. Well, sorry, last year, 2022. 2 months ago. I completely flipped the switch where I got on a progressive overload arm wrestling program. I started to do some strength training. I started to truly take it seriously, especially in the arm wrestling. And I've seen huge gains in my numbers. Supination from 55 to 95 pounds, supination / side pressure. Pronation from 65 to 90 pounds. Rise, wrist rise from 50 to 62.5 pounds. Just overall health, feeling a lot better. My hand feels like iron. Training with people that are monsters that are going, hey, they're teaching me some things that I haven't seen before, and they're feeling some things, and, letting me know where things are really starting to come together. This is all after 2 months, and this is not even the full package yet. Now I've joined the gym. Now I can really start developing some strength, some real strength. I'm not talking about just arm wrestling specific strength. I mean, the supporting strength. One thing, because I follow a lot of people, Devin, Michael, John, Ryan Bowen, and a lot of people sleep on Ryan, but one thing, if you watch his latest transformation, it's all about general strength. And one thing he did a video, it wasn't that long ago, where it was like this week, where he said, the gains that he's made in bench pressing and deadlifting and squatting have basically allowed his hand, which is his dominant weapon, to be more efficient and to be used more confidently. That is exactly where I want to be. I have no illusions or delusions that I'm ever going to be, the strongest hook puller or even the strongest guy on the table. I'm not built for it that way. I don't have the years in, and I probably am not willing to destroy myself the way these guys do in order to get there. My hand is very, very strong, and I still see it developing and getting stronger. So with this this general strength that I'm trying to build, it will allow me, hopefully it carries over in a very similar way to Ryan, and it allow me to use my hand in a more efficient and confident manner. And if that happens, then it will be all worth it. Not to mention, on the other side of things, it'll just make me more fit and more healthy, which I'm down for. So after this tournament, the true transformation is going to begin, because I'm going to be hitting the gym hard 3 days a week. I'm going to be hitting the arm wrestling specific training hard 3 days a week. And so that'll be, 6 days a week of working out. Even on the days that I go to the gym, I'm probably going to be doing some light volume days as far as the arm wrestling stuff goes, or one of those days might even be my practice day. I don't know. I have to set it all up again. But the point is that the true transformation is about to begin, and I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited for the journey, and I'm very excited to see where the next step gets me. As for this tournament goes, I can't wait to see where I'm at now. I'll make no excuses whatsoever. This is the strongest version of myself that will ever step foot on an arm wrestling table, or that has ever stepped foot on an arm wrestling table to this point. November 5th was a very good match for me against a very experienced puller and a very strong guy. And the version of me now would wipe the floor of the version of me then. I can't wait to see where this journey takes us. And I thank you, and I hope that you come along for the ride. See you guys soon. Take it easy.